Manners maketh man. Kingsman: The Secret Service is the latest film by director Matthew Vaughn, who previously directed X-Men First Class. This film stars Colin Firth, Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Caine, newcomer Taron Egerton, and even has a small role played by Mark Hamill. Kingsman is about a secret organization of gentlemen spies, hence the outfit today, and the missions they go on to save the world. Something happens early on in the film, and they have to go through a recruiting process to bring in another Kingsman. Quite a bit of the film is the training of this new recruit, Eggsy, and Colin Firth trying to mentor him and teach him what it means to be a true gentleman spy. This film was number 9 on my most anticipated films of this year, so going into it I had high expectations. It has elements of James Bond, Tarantino movies. At times it almost feels like a parody of classic spy films. One thing I really liked about this film is the way that the action scenes were shot, that you could really see and tell what's going on. Directors nowadays use a lot of shaky cams, so you can't follow a lot of the action as it's happening. But Matthew Vaughn's able to shoot a lot of these big action sequences in a way that you can really follow every little thing that happens. Fair warning, this is an ultra-violent film, so if you're a fan of Tarantino movies, that's kind of what you're getting. The acting was superb in this film. Mark Hamill did great in a supporting role. It makes me even more excited about a little film called Star Wars coming out at the end of the year. Colin Firth, oh my goodness, who thought this guy would be an action hero? He is so great in this role. And Samuel L. Jackson, he just knocks it out of the park as the villain of this film. Now, I did have one problem with the movie, but to talk about it, I have to go into spoiler territory. So, spoiler alert. This film is extraordinarily violent. And most of the time, it's over-the-top characters doing these over-the-top violent acts, much like in Tarantino movies. What took me out of the film was towards the end, you have this scene where a lot of just average, everyday people all of a sudden start performing these feats of over-the-top, insane violence towards each other. And that was a tone shift for me, because it wasn't these over-the-top, crazy, cartoony characters doing these over-the-top violent things. It was average people. So it really felt like a break in tone, and I can see this bothering a lot of people. Overall, I would give Kingsman about a 7 out of 10, but really, if you're not into the ultra-violent movies, you're not going to like this, and if you really like Tarantino's stuff, you'll probably love this film. Until next time.